Hi, everybody. This is Abigail, aka Coach Abby, and I am here for our first weekly live stream. And this live stream is how to learn the three simple steps to avoid loneliness. So I'm really excited about this. This is our first one, and I'm so glad to have you all join me here live and even in the replay. These weekly streams, I am going to uh, prioritize doing these on Tuesday evenings at 7:30. I'll send out weekly reminders on the live stream for you all to join me. Um, so they should be about 15 minutes or less, just really being able to connect and really talk about those issues that and those pain points that you all are some of you all are going through. So this is just a teaching point and just a way for us to engage. I would love to hear you all's feedback, your thoughts, what you think, and just feel free to let me know. This is an open forum. I'm here for you all, and that's my role right now is to support you all. So first of all, let me introduce myself for those that you all don't know me. I am Coach Abby. I am a faith based dating coach. And so I offer a coaching signature program called How to Attract Your Heaven Sent Husband. And in this coaching program, I help single ladies that's never been married, um, don't have any children. I help these ladies to avoid the mistakes that keeps them single. I help them to create a wifey attraction plan for their soulmates, and I also help them I also help them to discover if he's the one. And so those are just some of the things that we go through in my coaching program. A little bit about myself personally. I am married. I've currently I'm married. I've been married for 5 years. We will be celebrating, my husband and I, our 6 year anniversary this upcoming October. And we just welcomed our um, now almost 9-month-old son, December 2017. So just like you all, about 9 years ago, I was also a single woman. I've never been married, didn't have any children, but that was my desire as well, was to attract um, my soulmate and start a family with my husband. So I've been in you all's shoes. I understand, and that is why I'm here to help support you all with your dream and the desire that you have to attract your amazing guy, the man of your dreams, and get to that and make that reality for you. Okay, so I am going to be looking at my notes while we're speaking. And so, um, so ladies, okay, so that's a little bit about me. So let's move on to the subject that we're talking about, and that subject is loneliness. And I know that you all have experienced loneliness. I think that's something that every human has experienced, and something that we've, all experienced at one point of time is loneliness. And loneliness can look like many different things for people, especially as a single woman. Your desire is to get married. You want to be able to date the right person, attract the right man. Um, you're, questioning if there are any good men out there, or why you keep attracting the wrong type of guy. Um, and it's frustrating. You get tired. You want to have a soulmate. You want to, be in companionship. You want to be able to connect with a guy that loves you and understands you. You want to be able to go out on dates and just, have fun. And you don't want to, um, be, you don't want to see yourself being lonely forever and not share your life with someone. That's not what you want to do. That's not your desire. And we wasn't made to be lonely. God created Eve for Adam because he said it is not good for man to be alone. So God understands that 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 is not that is that we want companionship, and as humans we strive for companionship, and that's what we want. And so I know that being lonely on a Saturday night, or always being the third wheel on dates with your friends, and that feeds into feeling lonely and wanting to really uh, have that companionship. um so, ladies, before we get into those three simple steps to avoid loneliness, and like I said, well, and let me back up. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with, having those moments of feeling alone. It's the moments where we allow our loneliness to drive our decisions, and we allow our loneliness to drive the choices that we make. And so sometimes we hang out with the wrong crowd just to feel um, connected, or maybe we date the wrong guy just to have companionship, and we are feeding that loneliness in a way that's not helpful. It doesn't grow, and it only hinders you even more. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with at times feeling alone, but it's how we deal with the loneliness. You don't want your loneliness to be in the driver's seat and to drive all of your decisions, especially when it comes to relationships. And men pick up on if a woman is feeling alone, because he sees how easy she is, how and the relationships just becomes manipulative. It becomes abusive, and it just becomes unhealthy. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to avoid getting into that place of loneliness where you where you're not in control of your own decisions. So okay, so before we get into those three steps, I do want to tell you about my free webinar and masterclass that I'm offering this upcoming Thursday, actually next Thursday, September 13th at 9 o'clock p.m. And so in this webinar, we will talk about the three irresistible secrets to attract your excuse me, your heaven sent husband. And so I will actually put that link into the comment sections here below. Let me see. Type in so you all can have you all can have that link. And so if you go to that link, you will be directed to the opt-in page where you can register for that webinar. And like I said, that webinar is happening on September 13th at 9 p.m. And so it is the three irresistible secrets to attract your heaven sent husband. So it's going to be really good. So if you can make it, I would love to see you there. Okay, so let's get into um, these three simple steps. And so the first step that I have um, is to stay active. Ladies, it is so important not to um, always be by yourself and to drown into your that just leads you to drown into your own pains. So it's definitely important to stay active. And what I mean by staying active, joining a ministry at church, joining a hobby, going and volunteer. You have to get up and stay active. If you don't stay active, all that does is feed into um, negative thoughts. I don't know if you all heard this the saying that goes, "An idle mind is the devil's playground." It is so true because if you sit down on a Friday night and Saturday night and say, "Oh, it's me," you drowning in your pain. I'm so lonely. I'm so sick of this. Lord, when are you going to give me my man, my man, my man? I'm so ready to get married. If that's all you're thinking about, then you will find yourself in a relationship that is not God ordained. You will find yourself in a relationship where the man is manipulative, is controlling, and the outcome is not marriage, because the foundation was based on you trying to fill a void of loneliness, and that is not what you want. So the first step again is to stay active. When you find yourself having those negative thoughts, look for some ways that you can get up and just get active. Volunteer, um, serving in the church, um, finding local hobbies and interests that you enjoy, like a book club, going shopping, anything that feeds into your interests and your hobbies. You have to stay active. Okay, so that's the first step. The second step is you want to know your purpose. What is your purpose in this season? What is God trying to tell you how to serve Him in this season? There is a reason why, there's a purpose for every season in our lives. Even in marriage, there's a purpose. As a married woman, I still have a purpose, and that purpose is to serve my husband. As a single woman, I had a purpose, and God had to teach me some things before I was ready for a wife. So what is your purpose? What is God trying to teach you? Are you supposed to start a business? Are you supposed to go to school? Are you supposed to finish school? Are there goals? You want to start a family with your husband? What are some health goals that you may need to work on? You know your purpose. Get your mind on your purpose. Okay, start with that. So if God is telling you you need to finish school, that's where your mind needs to be, is on finishing school. And once you take those steps and those action plans to get into your purpose, you won't even have time to even think about being lonely. Lonely is, that void will be filled with your purpose, and being active in your purpose. So and that's what step number two is all about, is knowing your purpose. And it may take some time for you to know it, but really, just think about it, pray about it, seek advice from family or friends. What are some things that you said that you were going to do a while ago and have been putting off? And maybe this is the thing that you need to do in your single life before God calls you to become a wife. So you really have to know that purpose and have that purpose to fill that void of being single. Okay, so that's step number two. The last step on how to avoid singleness is, let's see, what is that last step that I have? Oh, hanging around like minded people. It is so important that you surround yourself with people that is going to support you, that is going to love on you, that is going to pray for you, that is going to be your accountability partner, that is going to help you in this season of singleness, and to help you divert from drowning in your loneliness pain. So it's so important to meet other women that um, that is going to be with you and help support you. When you surround yourself with other women, it makes other like-minded women, it makes the process so much easier. When you find yourself like, dang, I wish I had this man, or should I call him? Because I don't want to be lonely this Saturday. All my other friends are out. I don't want to be the only one sitting in front of Netflix. Call that girlfriend that can say, hey, look, this is not what you need to be. Do you want to come? Do you want me to come over? Like, what can we do? Do you want to go to the movies? Whatever. You have to have those people that is going to support you. It's always important to hang around like-minded people. You don't want to be with people that is going to feed into your loneliness mindset, that say, yeah, girl, why don't you call him? He's probably free. Go ahead, he'll come on over. That is not what you want. You want women that will be around you to help support you and to help build that. What's going to do is going to set you back, and that is not what you want. All right, so let's see, I am a little bit over my time, but I want to go over those three simple steps again to avoid loneliness. The first step is to what is my stay active. Okay. The second step is to know your purpose, and that third step is to hang around like-minded women. Um, let's see. So again, ladies, I have a call to action for you, and I really want you to. There's more on my free masterclass that I'm offering on this upcoming Thursday. And I'm sorry, I keep saying this Thursday, next Thursday, September 13th. And so that webinar is my free masterclass on the three irresistible steps to attract your heaven sent husband. So I put the link into the comment section for you all to see. The webinar is filling up fast. I really want you all to get your spots, that the few spots that we have available. So head over to that link, register for the webinar. Even if you're not able to make it live, still register, and you will get a replay link. So definitely head on over to there while you're watching this video, uh, to to register for that webinar. Thank you, ladies, so much. It's been a pleasure. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will see you all next week here live on Tuesday. All right, take care. Good night. Bye bye.